You know what time it is. What's going on? Back with another video today, and I have Justin Vaughn here again, and today he's going to tell you what the best pizza place in our area is. And we did 2 chains and 2 mom and pop shops. So he ordered pepperoni, right?
Just to keep it simple, pepperoni, you can't really mess that up, so I feel like it's a good baseline. Plus I'm a picky eater, so.
And he's going to rate them based on taste and quality, and I don't know, whatever else.
So, the 2 mom and pop restaurants we went with are Lazio's Pizza and Wings and Shorty's Pizza. So first up is Lazio's, first mom and pop restaurant. So it looks pretty good, a lot of cheese. The box is actually really heavy, so it's a pretty dense pizza. So let's tear into it.
We've had Lazio's before, we really like Lazio's.
Pretty good. There's so much cheese that like it's not all melted, so that's kind of a minus for me. And then the crust isn't that crunchy, but it's still a solid crust. A little doughy in the middle, just because there's so much stuff piled onto it, so much cheese and sauce, that I feel like it just didn't cook all the way through. So that's a little minus, but it does still have good taste.
This is their garlic butter, and I haven't had all chains garlic butter, but this is probably one of the best things I've ever had. Justin doesn't really like butter stuff, so he's not gonna have it, but I'm gonna save it for me.
But yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, just like I said, texture's a bit doughy. Taste is there. I wish, the crust was a bit more crunchy. The cheese was pretty good, although it wasn't melted. And the pepperoni is pretty high quality. I like it. I like how it's a bit turned up, so it kind of looks like a bowl, and the edges are a bit crispy. So that makes it really good in my books. Toppings are also spread out pretty evenly, so I think this is a great choice. I'm gonna have another slice just because. Get 2 slices in for each place. Give you guys a close-up. And you can see how it's still, you can see it looks like a bit raw in there, still a bit doughy, and how much cheese is actually on this thing.
Comment below and let us know if you like your pizza more cheesy or more saucy. I have a feeling I know what most people are going to say, but I like my pizza more saucy.
It's just a bit doughy for me. Hopefully, the next piece of Shorty's Pizza, it is a New York style pizza, so it'll be a lot thinner. Lazio so far, I'll give them a solid 6 right now. I might revise it later depending on the other ones, but right now, definitely a 6 out of 10. Great pizza. They have really, really good wings at Lazio's as well. If you're around the Hamilton area, downtown area, I definitely suggest Lazio's wings. They're cheap and very delicious.
I just have to say the aroma in here is so strong of pizza. It smells so good. Opening this box, it smells much more seasoned than the other box. The other box smells more just like pizza.
So this is Shorty's Pizza, and right off the bat, it looks amazing. I've never seen this on a pizza before. They have sesame seeds on their crust, which is pretty cool. Hopefully it tastes good. Pepperoni's crispy around the edges, looks great. Parmesan sprinkled on top. But yeah, I'm really intrigued about the sesame seed. As you guys can see, I'll give you a close-up right there. So it's a lot thinner, as you can see, to the other one. So let's see if it's as high quality. Let's give it a try.
We both lived in New York for 4 years, so we know what good New York style pizza is. Coming here kind of looking for good equivalents has been a journey for us. Especially because I don't really like chain restaurants. Just not as good quality, I feel.
So the pepperoni on this one tastes much, much better than Lazio's. It's a little bit thinner, but it has a better flavor to it. It's a much stronger flavor, which I really like. The pizza itself, though, it's not really much to it. You're really just getting pepperoni out of it in the spices. There's not really any cheese.
It looks like there's way less cheese on it than the other one. What about the sauce? Can you taste the sauce?
Not really. It's really just pepperoni and bread. So this is a little... not as much cheese as I'd like.
Not enough cheese and not enough sauce.
The sesame seeds on the crust, though. Pepperoni down. They give a nice touch. I like it. It makes the crust a bit more interesting, especially if you're someone like me who doesn't like sauces. It gives you a little bit extra on the most plain part of the pizza.
He doesn't like condiments at all in general. Weird. There's a lot of herbs on this.
Pretty good. Definitely more oil on this one than Lazio's. Lazio's is just literally all cheese. So this bite I just had, I felt like I had a bit more sauce on it, a bit more marinara. It's actually really, really good. So I guess it's just kind of hit and miss with their slices. But this slice so far, that one bite I had was very, very good.
It's good to support local businesses rather than chains, you know. They make a lot of money, so good to support your local neighborhood businesses, which we try to do a lot.
So that second piece really turned the tide for me on this one because it was like that good. So that's what I'm doing too, you know. One piece could be hit and miss, and one could seal the deal. But yeah, cleanse my palate right there. Shortys Pizza, pretty good. Their ingredients are high quality. Their sauce was good. The crust was good. The sesame seeds added a nice little texture and flavor to the crust. 8 out of 10 definitely for Shortys. So up next is our first chain, and that's Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is for me, but we'll see how this goes. So right off the bat, Pizza Hut likes their pan pizza. So you can tell this is a bit more greasy. The crust is a bit thicker. Pepperonis on these ones are a lot larger. They cover much more of the pizza. And this one also looks extremely cheesy.
Looks like there's less of a pronounced crust too. It just kind of looks like it's all thick, like the crust, and they just put stuff on top.
It's kind of like straight to pizza, like it's almost flat. But the bottom of it looks a lot nicer. Like, it looks a lot more crispy, so I'm pretty excited. But yeah, let's give it a try. This one is like all bread, like all dough. It's kind of not that good. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not that good.
There's any sauce on it.
Right, there's really no sauce on here. Let's peel back this cheese and take a look. Yeah, look, there's literally nothing. It's just freaking bread. Like, that's so disappointing. So it doesn't bring back that childhood memory of, oh, let's go to Pizza Hut and, you know, have them bring out the pan, the hot pan with the pizza in it. It's dry, man.
It's just all bread. You look at it.
It's all bread.
Bread with a little bit.
I don't really want to eat this. I'm gonna eat it, 2 slices, but now that slice is done, I'm gonna go to the other side of the pizza, and maybe over here there'll be a better slice. Now, I went to the direct opposite side of the pizza. Same thing, no sauce, all bread. The one thing I will give Pizza Hut is their crust on the end, very good. It's like caramelized. I'll definitely give them the best crust I've had so far, but this pizza I don't even have to finish with the rate yet. It's like a 4, 3.5. Really not that good, not that appetizing. So, I'll give it a 4 just because their crust is really good. But just like the crust, not like the base of the pizza. So, last one we got, Gino's Pizza, local chain restaurant. They're all over Southern Ontario. There's a few in Hamilton at least. So let's give her a go. Largest pepperonis thus far. They're not really bold, so. But
taste it. It actually looks aesthetically. It looks good.
From the top, it looks like there's some sauce. Looks like it'll be pretty good, but you go sideways right away. It just doesn't look that appetizing.
It's better than he thought. I know it is.
It's better than Pizza Hut. That's for sure.
It looks better than Pizza Hut.
It's alright.
It actually looks good. The crust looks good. Looks like it's crunchy. And there's actually a real crust. Like, there's a point where the cheese and sauce clearly ends and the crust begins. So.
Crust is crunchy. I like that. Pretty good base. But again, I just wish there was more sauce on here because it just makes it dry to eat. Lazio's had the most sauce and the most cheese. It really had the most everything. It just was so much so that it didn't really cook through. Ginos is definitely better than Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is at the bottom of this list. The only thing, you know, we had to wait 45 minutes for the pizza to get here, and then we ate them, you know, or this is the last one I'm eating, so it's a bit cold. So presumably if this was fresh, this would be leagues and leagues ahead of Pizza Hut. The best pepperoni though was definitely Shorty's. This one would definitely be second. So we'll go Shorty's pepperoni, Ginos pepperoni, Lazio's pepperoni, and Pizza Hut's pepperoni last. So it was my funny story. We ordered from 4 different places. They all got here at the same time, and then everybody looked at each other like, yo, are we at the wrong house? Like,
and Justin wasn't even here, so I answered the door and I was like, hello? And then Justin walks up with the last pizza because he walked down the street to get Shorty's. And then the guys all turned around and looked at him and they're like, you ordered another one?
hilarious.
And I told them to watch this video, so if you're watching and you're one of the delivery people, shout out to you.
Rankings for the pizza. I'm about to revise my ranking. Shorty's definitely first, 9 out of 10. That second slice really changed the game for me. The pepperoni was solid. The sesame seed on the crust added a little something I've actually never seen in a pizza, so that was nice. It was thin. I just wish there was a bit more sauce. Other than that, very good. Lazio's in second, close second, 8 out of 10. The only thing that I want to there was just so much cheese in everything that it just never melted in the time they took to cook it, but everything else was great. Ginos, definitely third, with a 6, middle of the road, very good though, and then definitely Pizza Hut was last. The only thing that saved it from being abysmal was their crust, just the edge of the crust, that was it. That's the only thing that saved them from being like a 1 or a 2, so I gave Pizza Hut a 4. These are my rankings. What do you guys think? What are your favorite pizza places? What places do you think we should try out?
Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and give the videos a thumbs up and comment below with any thoughts or anything. Thanks.
And then for all y'all who was talking smack, I'm coming back heavy next week with the donuts, and we in there, all 12 this time. But we're not gonna go to Tim Hortons, even though Tim Hortons, I love you. Stay tuned.